What is up? Back here with another YouTube video, and in case you cannot tell by the title below, this video will be a video where I share my honest thoughts and opinions on someone or something going on in this wacky weird wrestling world. As you can tell by the title below, this video will be a video where I share my honest thoughts on if Charlotte Flair is really overrated in this wacky weird wrestling world. As you can tell by the title below, or hopefully you know, but I would love to know your thoughts are on this down in the comments below. While you are down there, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Of course you don't have to if you don't want to, but it would mean a lot to myself if you did. And when it comes to is Charlotte Flair overrated, I don't know for sure if overrated is the right word, but I think she's being overused. For myself personally, I'm not necessarily the biggest supporter, I should say, or mark of hers. I've heard nothing but good things when it comes to people meeting her at like meet and greets kind of deal. Never met her, never had any social media interactions with her. But when it comes to Charlotte, I'm not saying she's bad in the ring, or bad on the mic. She's a lot better than what I would be, without a shadow of a doubt. But if it just feels like, for myself personally, as somebody who does not watch WWE programming on a week-to-week basis, that if Charlotte is on TV, she's in a title match or title feud, if she is on TV, that's pretty much it. If there's no title match or feud, she's not on TV kind of deal. And it feels like her for myself personally, being good in the ring, entertaining, all of that stuff, obviously safe in the ring, is really important, really in the fact of the entertainment side, really important kind of deal. Being safe in the ring, million times more but when it comes to her, I just feel like her character development, which I also really like kind of deal, hasn't really done, or she hasn't showed anything in the last, maybe not 10 years, but since really like 2016 until now. I think she made her main roster debut some point in 2015, but 2016 onwards hasn't really, I'm not saying she has not improved in the ring or on the mic, but when it comes to the character aspect of Charlotte, like, there isn't really anything that we've learned as fans off the top of my head since then and whatnot. And I don't necessarily fully blame her, because she, I'm assuming, doesn't write her own scripts, all of that stuff when it comes to WWE, but I assume with the years and years that she's had on the main roster, and especially who her dad is, I assume that she has some pull, some way, shape, or form on, hey, I would want some character development that is halfway decent kind of deal. But we haven't got any and whatnot since, but yeah, would love to know what your thoughts are on Charlotte. And despite not necessarily being the biggest fan, supporter, or mark, whatever terminology you would want to use, I still would love to see her wrestle in person, which I did once or twice, I think, SummerSlam 2019 and Survivor Series 2016. But I would love to meet her again. Like I mentioned earlier, she is apparently really friendly to people at like the Accesses or EB Games or GameStops, whatever it's called now up here in Canada, or like those kind of deals. But yeah, would love to know what your thoughts are on Charlotte Flair, and if you think she's overrated. I would not necessarily say overrated, I would say overused kind of deal, considering that she hasn't really had that character development that I would personally would want or expect. But yeah, that is it for this one. Feel free to hit the like, subscribe, turn on post notification. Of course you don't have to if you don't want to, but it would mean a lot to myself if you did. More importantly, hope you guys are doing okay mentally, emotionally, and physically.
The world that we tend to make up is nothing but a fantasy until you wake up. I feel like I'm just lying to myself, yeah. Cause I just crossed the line like I'm playing offside. Do it how I want and I'ma do it till I die. Feel like I'm just lying to myself, but it's